Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Elections. It's exactly like your long lost aunt who visits you every 4 years during Thanksgiving, mostly uninvited. And always she makes you feel bad because of your current life choices and builds up a case that if you ever listened to me, how wonderful, how magical your life would be. And if you don't, then you're going down the hill. Right at that moment, what do you feel? I need a glass of wine. I need to pop it out and then get into my level of tranquility. You are like, leave me alone, aunt. Let me have my own life. Let me live my own life. Where were you when exactly I wanted you to sign my failed report card so that my mom will never find out who signed it? It was your duty. I was looking for you, but you never gave anything. Well, to be really honest, guys, elections can actually have hard consequences. If you do not pay attention to your day to day proceedings and do not make necessary changes, maybe sometime it works for you and maybe it might not. With your choice, you can either bring change or if it works for you, it will continue. With your vote, generally you bring leaders, legislators, and you put them in proper entity so that they can govern the whole process, execute. And sometimes it affects you, sometimes it doesn't. Now, remember, if the governing entity, governing body works better for you, good for you, it works for you, let them continue. But if it doesn't, you have a choice to make, just like most of the things in a real life. Sometimes we make plans, sometimes we execute those plans. We look whether those plans are working as per our expectations. If it doesn't, what do? We make some changes. We adjust something here and there. And finally, if everything works fine, we try to take the lessons and put into a next project. Now, it sounds as simple as that. But let me tell you one thing. People in the project management world, they don't love this kind of easy talking. What they want is to put some charts. They want to put some kind of figures. They want to put some kind of arrows and they want to call a process to it. For people who know what I'm talking about, it's the Deming cycle. It is called the plan, do, check, act. And what I mean by this is when you start a project, you start planning for it. Just like election, or just like real life. You think of how I can plan certain things. You listen to certain people, you understand what the expectations are. Then you do. You do your activity, you execute your plans. And finally, once everything is going good, you keep on checking how things are going on. If things are, as I said, things are as per expectation, you continue. If things needs to be bumped up, you make the change and then again plan, again do. That's the Deming cycle. I'll give you a real life example what I mean by this. A few weeks back, exactly 2 weeks back, when we had a last Sweet Talkers meeting, we had one of the best event in the history of Sweet Talkers, the Table Topic Palooza. And we had a lot of good stuff going on there. We planned. The intent was to have a membership event drive. We planned for unique presentation. We planned for maxing out our technology. It was a great marketing. And what did we do? We had a theme. We went ahead with Halloween theme. We had three amazing table topic speakers and three amazing table topic masters. They had a panache touch in their execution. There were trophy, there were overhaul of guest participation. And during that time, we learned something very important. Great feedback. Every guest, every participant loved the meeting. The three table topic masters had their own touch. Every participant loved it. We, as the people who are working behind the scene, were awed. Like, what a great event this is. During that time, we also had some kind of lesson learned. Some of them were really good. The feedback that we received, The teamwork, that was very important. Everybody came together, everybody worked together. We came to a great teamwork there. Some things that need to be fixed. After the meeting, we sat together, we had a discussion, we amped up our security of the Zoom meetings. We did the role signups, pre-meeting signups there. It was a very good lesson learned from that. But when we go back after that presentation, it was really a moment that we all want to cherish. Because Sweet Talkers, and remember this thing, Sweet Talkers did many contests before, but never at this magnitude or with this technology maxing out. The complexity was high, but as a team, we did a great job. And now we are ready for our next contest like never before. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.